Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another airport update. This is airport number 5 update of our Boston Logan International Airport. Now, before I go to get started with this video, though, I do ask that you do subscribe if you do like airplane and aviation-related content, as well as weather. And be sure to share this video with your friends, family, and social medias. I'd also like that you do take a look at some of my other videos. And give them a like, subscribe, and comment down below if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. And also, if you would like any fan mail, I'll put the link in the description below for the P.O. Box. Anyway, in order to get started now, we're going to start over by the A gates at A1. We have the Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-800 with service to Baltimore. This aircraft is in the Heart 1 livery. Here at A2, we have the Delta Airlines Airbus A350-900 in the standard Delta livery. He will be heading out to Amsterdam. Now, the Delta A350 is not an aircraft that regularly comes to Boston. It's typically the A330 that would fly out to Amsterdam. However, they haven't made an A330 yet, so I suppose an A350 will have to do for the Delta wide body here. Over here we have a Delta 757-300 in the standard Delta livery once again. This is a Gemini Jets model at A3. He'll be heading out to Atlanta. Here at A4 we have a Delta Airbus A321-200 with sharklets in the Delta Thank You livery, November 391 Delta November. This aircraft will be heading out to Minneapolis, and he just arrived from Atlanta. And then finally for Delta, we have a Delta Airlines Boeing 767-300ER. This is the non-winglets version, and he'll be heading out to Las Vegas. Moving on, we have an American Airlines Boeing 777-200, which will be heading out to Miami. American has been using the 777 quite heavily on flights to Miami lately. I think it's like one 777 comes in around like 10 a.m. and goes out about 1 o'clock out to Miami. And it's the 777-200 with the old business class cabin, which is a little bit inferior, but still quite decent. Next up, we have a United Airlines Boeing 777-200 as well. He'll be headed out to San Francisco. United has been using a combination of the 777 and the 757 for the San Francisco route. Moving on now, we have a Spirit Airbus A320 with the wing fence tips in the Banana Bus livery, and he'll be headed out to Fort Lauderdale. This route is typically operated by an A321, but as I don't have an A321, this A320 will have to do. Moving on, we have an Alaska Airlines Boeing 737-800. Now, the Alaska 737s, Alaska's been quite inconsistent with their Boston. They've been fluctuating back and forth between 8 and 900 for the Seattle route. And this Alaska aircraft, 737-800, will be headed out to Seattle, and this aircraft is in the new Alaska livery, which has the updated color scheme with the blue and green towards the back of the fuselage, as well as a cleaner design for the Eskimo tail. Moving down, we now have a JetBlue Airways Airbus A320-200 wing fence tips. This one is in the Blueberry's tail. He'll be headed out to Orlando. Up here at Gate 11, we have a Frontier Airlines Airbus A321-200. He will be headed out to Orlando, operating as Frontier Airlines Flight F9-1239. Now, Frontier Airlines has been using the A320neo more often now on the Orlando route because it's not the prime season and because travel is still down due to the coronavirus pandemic. However, the aircraft has been fluctuating somewhat, and I have seen the A321 come in on several occasions, so I decided to put it in for this update. Moving on, we have another JetBlue Airways Airbus A320. This one is in the Dot's tail, November 558 Juliet Bravo. This aircraft has actually been repainted into the Blueberry's tail, like this one over here, and he'll be headed out to Washington Reagan. Moving on to the last two aircraft of this update. This is a heavy. This is the Aer Lingus Airbus A330-300 in the new livery. He'll be headed out to Dublin in a little while. Aer Lingus has been quite inconsistent. They've been using the Aer Lingus new livery A330 a lot, the old livery A330 a couple of times, but also the A321neo. I think the A330 comes in 4 days a week and the A321neo 3 days a week, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just check that quickly. Yeah, that's correct. So the A321neo does come in 3 days a week as well. But the A330-300, I think this looks an absolutely phenomenal model. I think it looks great here. And now for the last aircraft of the update, and this is a newly resumed route. This is the Lufthansa, obviously in the new livery, Airbus A350-900. And this one is Delta Alpha India X-Ray India, and this will be headed out to Munich, a brand new route, which is actually not brand new to Lufthansa, but it has recently been resumed. It had been suspended for over a year due to the pandemic, and it's recently come back, so this aircraft will be headed out to Munich in a short while. Before we close out this video, I'll just give you a little bit of a bird's eye view of this airport. This is my Boston Logan International Airport update for the month of May. This is update number 5 for the series. I do thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below.